guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new, very controversial Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner. Now this is my package without any of the products because I've been using them constantly these past few days to do a very well-rounded, in-depth review for you guys. In this video, you guys will see a vlog style of my first impressions of me trying out the products, but you will also see a full-blown review of me letting you guys know my thoughts and whether this is worth a buy or not based on me testing this out for a week now. So if you want to continue watching, then please just stick around, grab a snack, grab some wine, grab some water, grab whatever you want, and enjoy. So I'm going to be starting off with the products. As you can see, I have this whole set. I think it was like $100 maybe, or like $100 and some extra. And it's cool because I feel like this like gives you everything in one. In the back, it tells you everything about the product. So we have here the Kylie Skin Foaming Face Wash. This is a luxurious foaming face wash infused with ultra-nourishing kiwi seed oil packed with vitamin C and E to help maintain moisture and improve elasticity of the skin. So we're gonna go ahead and open it. I like this packaging. I feel like it's very just clean, simple. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just pump a little bit out. I think that should be enough. I feel like pumping too much out can maybe cause me irritation. I've seen people pump a whole lot out. I'm gonna take a little bit of water and kind of, just a little tiny bit, kind of mix it with the product and then start to, it does feel very luxurious. Like the foam is kind of like fine and it kind of feels moisturizing at the same time. It's not like certain foams where you put it on and it feels like very like dry and not so moisturizing. So this one feels very like rich. But I have to say right now it's irritating my cheeks a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like my cheeks are a little bit burning. The scent is very subtle because it does contain the kiwi seed. I feel like it's very subtle. It's nothing too intense. I'm just going in and washing my face. And this cleanser also claims to not strip your skin. So that's something else that's very important for me, is finding a cleanser that will not make me like squeaky clean where my skin feels super tight. But we'll be able to see that in a second. Kind of made my rosacea a little bit bright. And I'm just gonna dab the towel on my face. So you guys can see the redness that is now on my skin a little bit. We're gonna skip the walnut scrub like I mentioned. I'm gonna leave that for tonight when I take off my makeup and everything. Okay, so now this is the toner. It's the Vanilla Milk Toner, and it's supposed to be an alcohol-free face toner that helps replenish the look and feel of your skin. It also is formulated with kiwi seed oil, but this one has avocado oil, apple extract to help soothe the skin, tone, and restore natural hydration, which is honestly what I need because my skin, after I do cleanser, it tends to be a little dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it into my hand, and I'm just gonna do that much. This one has a little bit more of a stronger scent than the foaming wash. And to be honest, it kind of smells like, it has like that milky scent. And I can kind of smell also the avocado in it. I think I'm gonna go with a little bit more. Just literally that much. Just wanna make sure that my skin feels good. This is different of a toner than the one that I'm used to, which is the Kylie, which is way more liquidy. This one is almost like a very rich, soft moisturizer that's more on the runny side, but still has a nice creamy feel to it. See, my skin is like a little red right there. Now, mind you, I do have rosacea, I have oily skin. Well, I feel like now I'm starting to have like an oily T-zone and the rest is kind of dry because of my rosacea. So I would say combination skin, but my flare-ups are coming in right now. I think it's because of the face cleanser. So now we're gonna go in with Kylie Skin Face Moisturizer. It's supposed to be a deeply hydrating daily moisturizer suitable for all skin types. And it's supposed to give you a soft to the touch finish without any excess oils. It has oat and orange peel extracts to help soothe and soften the skin, while the shea butter helps moisturize. Use this in the morning to create the perfect base for your makeup and before bed for continuous hydration. Now, this is one that I was really intrigued about because it says a perfect base for makeup. So I will be showing you guys how this lays underneath my makeup once I put on my makeup, but I was very intrigued about that. Before I go into this really fast, I do want to say that I just have on the milk toner and my skin feels very soft. It feels very nice. I've had it on probably for like 15 minutes just by itself. So I'm excited to put the face moisturizer on top and kind of see how this does. This moisturizer feels nice, but it's a little too thick for my liking for face moisturizer. I like a face moisturizer that is a little bit more like rich in consistency, dissolves right into your skin super fast and easily. And I feel like with this one, I kind of have to like really go in. It does feel hydrating. My skin feels soft. It is a little bit sticky, which may be good for when I apply my foundation and stuff. So now we're gonna go in with the eye cream, and the eye cream is a revitalizing eye cream that is the ultimate recipe for your eyes. It has a blend of caffeine, green tea, vitamin E, and pomegranate extracts to help brighten, hydrate, and reduce puffiness and the appearance of fine wrinkles. I'll go ahead and apply it like this. And then I'm gonna take my ring finger, because that's the best finger to use for the under eye area. And I'm just gonna begin really taking the product in and just slowly blending it. The product feels very creamy, feels rich. It definitely feels thicker. This kind of smells like Vaseline a little bit. It doesn't really smell much like the ingredients that it is telling me it's supposed to have in here. It's sticky too, just an FYI. It's kind of giving me a little tiny bit of like a tingly feeling right here. And it has like this like yellow base to it. So it's almost like it's tinted to like give you that more brightening effect. It kind of honestly, in color and in how it feels a little bit, it reminds me of the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Okay, so the last product we have here is the Vitamin C Serum. I think I was supposed to put this on before my moisturizer because that's what I usually like to do for my own skincare routine that I always do that you guys have seen. So I'm gonna put those to the side. I'm gonna pick you guys up, and now we're gonna go into my beauty room to do some glam. So I wanted to come back on here because I just finished doing my makeup post using the Kylie skincare, and I feel like I have some developed thoughts. I feel like as time went on while I was doing my eyeshadow, I started to notice that my foundation started to look a little bit more sheer. Almost like as if the face moisturizer was absorbing the foundation a little bit. So I feel like maybe if you were to use the Kylie face moisturizer and then a primer, that would be the way to go. I used the eye cream, which you guys did see. My eye area, like if you guys can see right there, my eye area looks so dry, and that never happens when I use my products. Like I know the products that make certain situations look worse, and I stay away from them, and all my favorites are on my table right there, and I have no issues with it. But for some reason today, my under eyes were looking so dry, and I feel like it has to do with that Kylie eye cream. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'm back. Right now it is, I think, 7:30. I just wanted to show you guys what everything looks like right now. Like I mentioned, I use the Kylie moisturizing lotion, and this is what my foundation looks like now. I feel like because I do have like combination oily skin, everything kind of sunk in better. In some areas, the foundation did kind of remove, and like I mentioned, it's just using the moisturizer. There's no primer underneath here. So this is gonna be my first time trying the Kylie Skin makeup wipes, and there are 30 wipes in here, which is pretty standard for makeup wipes. I think these were like 10 bucks. It smells like the Neutrogena Gentle Wipes. For sensitive skin, that's what it smells like. So they don't feel that wet. Let me go ahead and take off my lashes. First things first. We're gonna begin removing the makeup. Yeah, I feel like they're like a little dry. The more I use the wipe, the more I feel like I smell a scent. So that's with one wipe. So this is what we're left with. But I'll see you guys in a little bit when I come back from the gym so we can finish up the full day of Kylie's skincare. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the walnut scrub, which I didn't do in the morning, so this is gonna be like a very first impressions of it. Now she did mention that with this one, you can go ahead and use it every day if you wanted to. But she does recommend to use it like I think once or twice a week. Personally, the one that I use is the Cetaphil one. It's super gentle. I only like to use it on days where I wear a lot of heavy makeup or I need like a deep cleanse for my skin. She claims that this one is very, very gentle as well. It says to apply to wet skin and gently massage in circular motions and then to rinse it off with warm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my face a little wet. I feel like it's always good to have your face a little bit wet when you're using skincare because you want it to kind of have a little bit of hydration. It kind of helps activate the product that you're putting on the skin. So we're gonna go ahead and put the walnut scrub. It doesn't really smell like anything. Ooh, these beads feel like the ones from Bath and Body Works. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like the cleansers that have the beads, that's what this feels like. It's a little bit more harsh. I'm gonna rub a little bit harder on the areas where I don't have rosacea, so like my forehead, my nose, I have a little bit of rosacea, but I'll rub around the rosacea just because I really want to clean that. Right here, like where the skin is, and then right here. So I definitely think with this one, it's one of those products where depending on how you grip your face and how you like massage it into your skin, that's how much pressure you can put on it and how harsh it can feel. So if you're softer, it'll feel softer. If you're harsher, then it'll feel more like harsh. It's supposed to be packed with anti-inflammatory ingredients, so I'm praying that it won't make this more inflamed. And now we're gonna rinse it off. Right down here, it's a little bit red. I think it's because we scrubbed this area. My forehead isn't too red, just down here and a little bit right here. The cheeks, they're not too red. My face does feel really clean though. Like I feel like, feels like it's getting that deep clean, especially since we were wearing makeup today. I'm gonna go ahead and apply our serum, which is another one that we didn't use. And the reason I didn't use it earlier was because we had already gone in with moisturizer. And I personally like to put my serum on before my moisturizer, right after my toner. So let's go ahead and grab the vitamin C serum. So let's read a little bit about it. So it's supposed to be packed with powerful ingredients that penetrate the skin to help brighten, reduce redness, and stimulate collagen and help improve overall skin health. Apply a single pump each morning and evening to the face. So this is probably, I would say, like my Ola Henriksen when it comes to vitamin C. I think it was very smart of her to do vitamin C because everybody and their mother has been obsessed with anything that is a vitamin C serum. So I pumped that much and let's go ahead and put it on our face. Okay, this smells weird. Like it has a really weird smell. It smells like my dog's like treats. Like, I don't know. Or like ham. This one feels sticky as well. I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more of a pleasant smell. You guys can see my skin. And I will catch you guys in the morning because I'm getting really sleepy. Hi guys, it is right now the morning of the next day and I probably look a little bit tired, but it's okay. So you guys can see what my skin looks like. It looks like this. I feel like the redness kind of went down a little bit on my cheeks. Like it doesn't look inflamed. It kind of looks more calm. Also, my skin feels very, very soft. Like really, really nice. I like the way that it feels. I like how it just like feels very plump. I was worried that it would give me like irritation post using the skincare you know, but right now we're looking good. Okay, so now that you guys watched the first impressions part of this video, I'm ready to talk about the products, my experience, my shipping experience, because I did have some drama with shipping. The shipping experience that I had wasn't the most pleasant, and that was because I had issues not receiving my entire package in one box. So I placed the order on launch day, which I'm pretty sure was a Wednesday, and I placed it as soon as it went live. I got the set, I got the wipes, and shortly after I got a processing confirmation that let me know that my order through and that I was going to receive a shipping confirmation within the next 24 hours or so. So the next day, really fast, I received the shipping confirmation, which I was really excited about because usually it takes a few days for things to ship, and I received it on a Thursday. I know for a fact it was a Thursday because I had come home and I was like, wait, why is the box so small? And then I was like, oh my God, they didn't send me my full order. What I went ahead and did was, first of all, I was pissed. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, just these wipes? I need everything I paid for. And automatically I was like, they probably just forgot and didn't put the right things in my order. So I was really pissed, and I went ahead and emailed them. I sent them my order number. I sent them a screenshot of my confirmation with exactly what I ordered, and I also sent them the box with just the makeup wipes in. I told them that I was very disappointed that I hadn't received my entire order. I was expecting a full order, and I only got makeup wipes, if they could help me out, because this is not something that I'm happy about. So I did receive an email back right away telling me that it was going to take approximately 48 hours for somebody to get with me. So that was good for them to let me know, so that I wasn't just kind of waiting around and didn't know when I would hear back from them. It was good that they did that, and I understand that when you launch a new product, there's thousands of emails going through trying to get to customer service, so I wasn't expecting anything right away. Once I did that, I decided to post a picture on my Instagram, on my Insta story, because I wanted you guys to see that I was having this issue. Maybe somebody else had an issue similar to mine that could kind of let me know what to do, or their experience. And then one of you guys did tell me, you know what, maybe what happened was that they are shipping them separately. And then I started to think more about that. I'm like, that may be true because I've seen companies do that before. Now here's my issue with that. That's totally understandable, but you want to give the customer heads up, hey, your order's not gonna come in the same box, just so the customer doesn't freak out and end up complaining or not wanting to buy from you again. Second of all, Kylie Jenner is a billion-dollar brand. It's not like she's just starting like she did a few years ago when she started Kylie Cosmetics, where I could understand the F-ups. This is an established brand. Even though Kylie's skin is new, this is an established brand. This woman has made $1 billion off of her business. So I'm sitting here thinking, well, all these people are receiving these luxurious PR boxes that look amazing, and I'm not saying that it's negative to receive PR, but if you're spending a ton of money on influencers, but you're not spending money on a bigger box for people that are buying the product, that are paying their hard-earned money. Some people are literally paying what little they have just to get the skincare or just to get the makeup product. Another thing that I did notice though, when I got to the makeup wipes, they were being sent from a warehouse in New York. So I'm assuming now Kylie has expanded their warehouses and they have them in different places. I don't know if they have more beyond the one from New York, but I did see that when my shipping sent out, it was shipping out from the East Coast. And then when I saw the box, it said New York. So I was like, this is interesting. Now the box with the whole skin set was shipping from LA. So I don't know if they have different warehouses, and one warehouse they only had makeup wipes and the other one they only had sets, or maybe they had way more products in the LA one and then they sold out of their sets in New York, so they weren't able to send me the items from New York together, so they had to send another one. I don't know if that's what they did, but if that's the case, they might as well just make sure they have equal amounts of units in both places so that they don't have this issue. I also saw, interestingly enough, that Shane Dawson, when he did his review with Jeffree Star, he also received separate orders. He was like, I don't know where my other order is. He only received like half of his order. So it's something that's not just happening to me, it's happening to several different people. And if you have ordered, because I know she just restocked this past week, just know that in case you may have this issue, in case you may get a box and you only get half your order, the rest of your order is coming and you will receive it. So that was just my little situation with the shipping, but it was all resolved and I'm happy that I have my order and I don't have anything to worry about anymore. So now I'm going to move on to talking about the products because I have been testing these out for a week. I've gone really in depth in the nitty gritty of these products because I wanted to give you guys a well-rounded review. I feel like the 3 essentials usually in skincare tend to be a good cleanser, a good moisturizer, and an SPF. SPF is so essential in anybody's everyday use because of how strong the sun is and how many issues can occur with having sunburns. So I really wish that they would have included that. I am aware that Kylie Skin is in the process of including that because she mentioned that in her vlog. Do I think that maybe she mentioned that in her vlog because she started to see a lot of people wondering where sunscreen was? Maybe. I know sunscreen tends to take a while to develop, so that's probably why she hadn't included in this. But if I were her, I would have waited until the sunscreen was ready and then launched the entire collection. Okay, so the first product I want to talk about is the Kylie Skin Face Wash. This one does retail for $24 and it contains 5 ounces. So that's actually the price point for each one of these is typically in their 20s. So I think it's a pretty reasonable price compared to skincare at like Ulta and Sephora, but that's just something to note. I feel like there could be more in here for your buck because there's so many really good face washes at the drugstore that have way more product for less money. This was one that I feel like has a lot of potential. The consistency of this when you apply it on your face feels very luxurious because it actually does get very foamy. And not only that, I feel like it feels nice and soapy and rich. I feel like this one impressed me in the fact that it did that. The very first time I tried this, my skin did kind of burn. After that, I had no issues. I don't know if it was because my skin was like, whoa there, you just changed up the face wash on me and what is going on? Because you guys know I'm a diehard philosophy girl. So that first day I had said, I was like, whoa, this feels a little tingly, a little burning. I didn't use more than a pump and a half because Kylie only used that much and I've seen other people that use so much and it was like burning them. So I would say if you have sensitive skin and be mindful of that, use very little, do a patch test. But the only other thing that I would say for sensitive skin may not be the move is because this does have fragrance in it. It has the kiwi seed oil, which the kiwi fragrance. So that's something to know. Now I do have to say, if this would have been a fragrance-free face wash, I would have been all about this because I feel like it could have been a big hit because I feel like I saw the difference from this foaming face wash that I've seen with a lot of face washes that are foaming. And I also feel like it did a really good job of cleaning my face, but not completely stripping it dry where when I walked out of the shower or when I finished rinsing my face, I was like, holy shiz, I need moisture back in here immediately. But the fragrance I feel like is what maybe made my skin feel a little weird the first time I tried it. But after that, I didn't have any issues with it. No irritations through the next days that I used it until now. I haven't had issues with it. I feel like if anything, I'm liking it more and more. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the face moisturizer. Now this face moisturizer retails for $24. In here you have 1.75 ounces, and this one contains shea butter, which is an excellent source for deep, nice hydration. I have to say this one is one of the more thicker moisturizers I've tried. I like things that are a little bit more either like gel-like the water cream by Tatcha or the dewy cream by Tatcha, or if you guys have tried First Aid Beauty, where it's really nice and velvety and moisturizing, but not so thick. This one is definitely thicker, and I feel like for daytime, it may be a little bit too heavy for me considering the fact that I do like to apply makeup, so then I'm applying my primer, which is another layer, and then I'm applying foundation, it's another layer. It can be a little too heavy. I feel like the times that I use this at night, like before bed, my skin felt so good. It felt so hydrated, ready for bed. And I feel like you allowing yourself to have a nice, rich, in consistency and very buttery moisturizer at night is perfect because you're just laying there, you're not moving. So your skin is really taking in all that moisture and that hydration from the moisturizer to really give it that nice plump effect the next day. I have to say that when I woke up, I felt my skin, I touched it and it felt so soft, it felt so hydrated, and it felt ready to go. So I would have to say for me, I personally like this more so for night rather than day. Now we're gonna move into one that's very controversial, and that is the walnut scrub. The walnut scrub is $22, and I have to say, this one you get 3 ounces. I would not recommend this one. I felt like it was very harsh on my skin, and I noticed that the next few days after, I only used this once, but the next few days after using this, in the areas that I did go ahead and use the exfoliating face scrub, my skin had a little bit of bumps, like a little bit of texture come through, and I was like, whoa, you're supposed to do the opposite. I just feel like for somebody that has very sensitive skin like myself with rosacea, with just very sensitive skin, this is a no-go. With the walnut shells, I would not recommend. That is extremely harsh for your skin, especially if you do have redness, and this is one that I definitely will not continue using. I only used it once this week, and I was like, enough. This is enough. Okay, so now we're gonna be moving to another one that I really did enjoy, and this is the toner, which also retails for $22. This vanilla milk toner to me smells like coconut milk, and I just really enjoyed what it did to my skin, and it was perfect timing because I actually am just running out of my Kylie face toner, which is the moisturizing one, and I love that one to death, but I really am liking this one. It's a little tiny bit creamier in consistency. The one that I like by Kylie is super watery. This is creamy, so it goes really nice on the skin. It's kind of the consistency that I like from a moisturizer when it's kind of like a gel-like formula, but it's still creamy enough where it really goes into your skin super fast and hydrates your skin. I just feel like this is great. This one contains 8 ounces for $22. 8 ounces for $22. I think that is worth it price-wise, and I also think that what you're getting in here really makes the skin feel good. My skin just felt so soft, and it was just so hydrated. Like, I remember putting this on after I washed my face, and I didn't even have to go in with the face moisturizer immediately like I have to do with some other products because my skin will get a little bit dry. This one, no, I held off for a good like 30 minutes and I was just doing my thing, and it just felt so nice all over. So I really like this milk toner. I feel like out of all of the products, this was one that I was really living for. Okay, the next one that I want to talk about is the Kylie Skin Vitamin C Serum. So there's such a vitamin C craze recently. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that vitamin C is great for brightening, also for anti-aging, and who doesn't love those things, right? So on this one, I was very intrigued because it is supposed to be packed with powerful ingredients to penetrate the skin to help brighten, reduce redness, and stimulate collagen and improve overall skin health. Now, when I saw that reduce redness, I was all about that because you guys know that with my rosacea, I like things that will reduce my redness, not enhance it. So this serum retails for $28 and it has 0.7 ounces. And I have to say that with this one is also another one that I was extremely impressed with. I noticed the results immediately, and you guys saw in that little clip, like when I woke up the next day, my skin was not red. And this is the one product that I didn't use in the morning, but I used at night. And oh my goodness, I was like, whoa, it had to be this. Especially because it's supposed to reduce redness, I just knew it had to be this. The only thing I don't like about this serum is the fact that this serum smells like shiz. Like, it straight up smells like dog food, like dog bacon strips that you give them. Like, I don't know what it is. But because I feel like it's such a nice product and it didn't irritate my skin whatsoever, I can get with it. Now, I have something to tell you guys. So the past few days, I've been using this nonstop. This morning, I decided to use, again, my Ole Henriksen serum that you guys know I live and adore, and it's never caused me any issues. But today, it pains me to say this because I love it so much. Today, for some reason, when I used it, it literally made my skin itch through the day. But I feel like it's because my skin got used to this really quickly and then went back to that, and it was like, wait, we like the other one better. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying with it, but I think that this one did something good for my skin, because I'm noticing the difference. And I love the Ole Henriksen, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this one may be a little bit more gentle. And now the last product from the set is the eye cream, and this eye cream retails for $20. But this one does have caffeine. It also does have alcohol. I think it has the green tea extracts. Yeah, green tea. It's a blend of caffeine, green tea, and vitamin E and pomegranate extract. So this does have a little bit of fragrance, because I guess the pomegranates and all that. It does have alcohol in here, just something to note. This one I had a very interesting experience, and I don't know why I keep testing it out, but every time I use this, my under eyes literally tingle and burn a little bit. And I don't know if it's because I was using a lot, because something new that I tried the past 2 days is that I've been using less product. Now that I'm using less product, I'm not noticing as much, but it still does tingle. It's almost like this cooling sensation, but tingling. Like when you have like mint on your lips, like a minty like chapstick or something, and your lips kind of like tingle and feel like weird. It feels like that. I feel like people that don't have sensitive skin, from what I've seen from just watching people like reviews circulate, is that a lot of people have said that they had no reaction, that don't have sensitive skin. But if you do have sensitive skin like me, I think this will cause a little bit of tingling or burning if you use too much. Even if you use a little bit, you'll still notice it. I think it's maybe because of the caffeine and the green tea in there and the alcohol. But I'm just happy that I didn't have any irritation. I haven't had any negative like effects from the burning, so that's good. Every time I use this in the morning, when I started my makeup routine and I did everything, concealer, my baking, I would notice it look extremely dry on the under eyes, almost like it dehydrated my eye. And I never have that issue, but I somehow had the issue with this. That's pretty much the last product from the set. The wipes are like every other wipe. I don't think this is something you need, to be completely honest. I feel like the only people that are purchasing are probably people like me that are reviewing the product, or people that are like huge Kylie fans that just want, you know, all of the Kylie stuff in their bathroom. But I don't think that's one that you need to purchase. So do I think that this full set that I purchased, which let's see how much the full set was. So the full set was $125, which I don't think that's bad at all for skincare. Usually an eye cream or usually like a serum from like Drunk Elephant and stuff is like $100. So I think having this whole set is not a bad deal. I feel like this is definitely more geared towards people that are younger, like teens, early 20s, that are just getting into skincare and kind of want to follow a regimen to lead them up to their later years when they want to kind of be already in that regimen, but look for products that are more age friendly for them. But I would say if you're curious about it, I would look into certain products that you feel like you need and definitely test them out. Like I mentioned, I told you guys which ones are my favorites and what I would recommend you purchasing based on my experiences. If you're still looking into it, look at the ingredients, do more research on that. I would say this is geared more towards also to people that have skin that's a little bit stronger, that can handle stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I talked for a long time, so I'm gonna have to edit for a long time. So I really hope that this was very useful. I try to make this as in-depth as possible because I wanted to make sure that you guys got a really good review out of me. Not just my very first impressions, but also my in-depth thoughts after using this for a week. Now this is restocking again in singles, and it's going to be, I think, on June 10th. It restocked once and it sold out in like 4 minutes, the set. So they're coming back with the singles, and you can go ahead and purchase this. Once again, you have another opportunity. So those are pretty much all my thoughts. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys because I really enjoy this. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I bring you guys some good ass reviews, and I can stand with that because I really take my time with these reviews to give you guys the best of the best. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, because why would you want to miss my videos? I mean, you wouldn't. So that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye, guys.